Greetings, Commanders. Welcome to episode 15 of the UK's #1 podcast on Marvel Strike Force, the MSF pod. This podcast covers everything that's happening in the world of Marvel Strike Force, which is a mobile hero collector game available on iTunes, Google Play, BlueStacks, and wherever else you play mobile games. We are the lads from 4Play Gaming. You'll find us on YouTube under that name. We're under Instagram and Twitter under the name 4P Gaming. And you'll find the MSF pod on iTunes, Google Podcasts, and wherever else that you get your pods. Don't forget to subscribe and tell your Reliance mates about us. We're slowly growing, so thanks for the support. Please also give us a 5-star review and we'll read it out on the show. We also offer a video version of this podcast if you're interested on our YouTube channel, so please check that out if you are so inclined. Introducing the crew today, we have the kit man and resident expert in all things Marvel, Diggs. How you doing, mate?
I'm good, brother. You good?
I'm all good, mate. I'm all good. Next up, we've got the man who knows his nodes, or is it stepping stones? Or are they little cakes? Adam, how are you, mate? You okay?
Yeah, I'm much better after last week's confusion, but yeah, I'm all good.
Fantastic. All right, my name's Luke. So first and foremost, did you guys get any good pulls this week? Any upgrades, red stars? What have you been working on and all that? Diggs?
I got a 5 red star Moon Knight, which
Very nice.
I thoroughly enjoyed. Yeah, so I've been trying to hammer that event, the old Milestones event, which I'm sure we'll be talking about at some point. And other than that, I've not pulled anything of note, and I am still working on Wakanda.
Wakanda forever.
Indeed.
Amazing. How about you, Adam? How are you doing? What have you got red stars wise?
Nothing that exciting this week. So I'm just still working through I guess those Doom nodes. I leveled my Inhumans up, and so I'm just going to look now. And I'm just at the point where I don't need the Inhumans anymore. And I'm on Doom 1.7, so I've just 3-starred the Red Skull node, which I'm happy with because I want to farm him eventually. And so now I'm on the Doom 1.7, so Shield, Wave 1 Avenger, or Fantastic Four. So I'm kind of working on them at the moment. But yeah, nothing, no crazy drops this week, unfortunately. What about you?
So I haven't opened a red star orb since Moon Knight last week. So yeah, if I have, I've only done a couple. Nothing of any note. A lot of duplicates. Yeah, I've been working through Doom 2, Doom Chapter 2. So I've done Doom 2.1, 2.2, 2.3 with I did that with AIM, and then 4, 5, and 6. I've gone through and done with the symbiotes, which was a breeze, and I'm now sat on Doom 2.7, which you can either use Black Order, Hydra, or Power Armor. So I'm using a Black Order team featuring Red Skull. But yeah, I'm stuck there at the moment.
Cool. And what level's your Red Skull?
What level?
Yeah,
he's not super high. I think he's just under 40k.
Cool. Yeah, I really want a good Hydra team. Like, yeah, it's just so cool.
Yeah, man.
I just want it for war defense. Although,
yeah,
so Black Bolt just annihilates them. So
that's it. Right. So yeah, I mean that's it for me pretty much. Yeah, just I've just been hoarding everything since then. But we will get into that later on. Old Marvel Horde Force. Yeah, well that's it. Yeah, but that's what I do. So yeah, before we go any further, let's have a look at the old community roundup with Adam. What's going on? What are the lovely people saying to us this week, mate?
Cool. Yeah. So for those watching, I will share my screen for last week's video. So we've got a few comments, which is cool. So Adrian's checked back around. He said the Doom War node, because we were talking about Doom War quite a lot last week, hence the discussion of stepping stones, cakes, and nodes. And I still haven't had an apology letter from Scopely apologising for their confusion on the matter, but hopefully soon.
Sooner or later, mate.
Yeah. So he said the Doom War node that has Black Order tag. I love how he hasn't numbered it because he knows I'll kick off. So thank you. Good effort. You are provided Thanos to complete the team. So if you power up your Black Order members, you get to stomp the node with a full Black Order team, which is awesome. So I've just replied. One of us has replied, legend, thanks, Adrian. I assume that was you, Luke. And I've put Adam here. That's sick. I'm all over that. Thanks, Adrian. And then this was pretty cool, actually. Adrian and Robert commented on some of our podcasts before as well. They've had a bit of a discussion here. So Adrian's put, jumping back in to say I love the commentary on the level of saltiness on the Reddit community, short of being handed 2,500 gold elite credits and maybe instant 30 shard red star unlocks of all future characters. I don't think there's any way of placating the vocal minority. Placating? Placating, thank you. In such a bizarre community. Not in any way saying there aren't some fundamental issues with how bad the bottlenecks are, but it seems like they are at least, however slowly, addressing at least some of the concerns. The blog post is clearly a step forward. I think we should at least see the patch go live, see the changes in action before we get the pitchforks out. So that's good. He's obviously similar mind frame to us. So Luke's, I think that's Luke's got back to him. Brilliant stuff again, mate. We'll cover this in next week's podcast. Robert said, great podcast. Once again, nice to hear the English voice talking about the game. You are the #1 English MSF podcast. So thank you, mate. That's always nice.
Number one, mate. Number one.
Yeah.
Don't forget it. Don't forget it.
The only one. And then he put, it's amazing how much.
Tell your alliance mates, please tell your alliance mates.
Yeah. It's amazing how much sway the minority whales have over the devs. Don't they already have a numerical advantage by throwing money at the game to be the best? They then have the brass balls to say free stuff. The free stuff you give to everyone isn't enough for us. It gives me no end of satisfaction that I've spent now, and there are people spending upwards of 40k on a free to access mobile game, and the only thing I've invested is time. Embrace the grind. So that's good to hear from a completely free to play character, which is cool. And then Adrian's put, I don't think it's the whales who are actually the vocal minority. If I'm honest, it's generally the free-to-play players who are coming across more entitled because they feel they should have catch-up mechanics to get to where whales or even long-term players are in the game, even though they've only played for a short while. So, yeah, that's good. It is a good point to raise, I guess. The people on Reddit you see raising these discussions and things on, you don't see what their account is. You don't, there's no flair on Reddit as far as I know, saying how much money you've spent or if you're free to play or whatever. So good points. And then so Robert's got, if they're free to play guys moaning about the issue, they're whining. I'd never expect to be given the ability to catch up with someone, for example, who has put 40k into the game. I've only ever seen content creators in Wales moaning. This game has been a welcome distraction for the past few years. The only time I complain is glitches where I lose out personally. The support team have always been fantastic in compensating what I've lost. Love Marvel Strike Force, embrace the grind. So that's good. He's a free-to-play player and he doesn't just whinge and moan, and he kind of gives them their props as well. Adrian's put, absolutely agree. This was why I asked the guys what they thought of Sim Blitz, as there's so much noise on Reddit saying how much new players should somehow get the same rewards as players who had spent time and or money getting their rosters up and therefore scoring huge numbers by the end of Blitz. It's just entitlement at its worst. And then Robert's put, and above all else, we need to remember the game is free at the point of download. It's a whole lot of entertainment for nothing. If we had to pay £5 or £10 for the game, I'd be a lot more understanding of all the moaning. Let's just enjoy the game. That's why we were all here. So yeah, good points there. And yeah, very good point. We do put a lot of time into it. So I guess spending, if we had to spend a few quid, looking back, if I had to spend a few quid to get it, I probably would have. There's many PlayStation games I've bought and I spent way less time playing them than I have on Strike Force. So good points raised. What do you think of that, Diggs?
Yeah, like I was going to say, it is funny, the free-to-play characters, if it is them, free-to-play players rather, if it is them moaning that somebody who's had the game since its release and has spent 10k or more, then they've not got the same stuff. It's like, well, yeah, of course not. Do you know what I mean? That's like buying God of War on the PlayStation and then on the first level being like, what do you mean I haven't got all the abilities? Yeah. That's the point of the game. It'd be the worst game ever if you bought it, every character was unlocked at the max level and all you did was just sit there and hit auto on everything. It'd be pointless. Yeah. That's the point. As old Robert said there, embrace the grind. That's what it's there for. If you want to spend money, crack on. You just want to grind it out. Good times.
Yeah, man.
What about you, Luke?
Yeah, no. I mean, these guys totally speak sense. I completely agree.
Yeah, And it's good to get a bit of a discussion going on the podcast as well. If anyone's listening, jump in this week's. We'll have a couple of posts this week. Start a conversation. There's other people lurking around on YouTube, so people will get back to you, and we'll bring it up on the podcast and discuss it, and ask you any questions we have as well. So feel free to get involved. If you're listening as well, we'll leave the link in the description on whatever you're listening, and or just jump on YouTube and search for us.
Yeah, totally, mate. Yeah, thanks a lot for that. That's fantastic.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, we can see the podcast numbers, can't we? So yeah, all you guys that are listening to us on iTunes or Google Podcasts or whatever, yeah, if you want to come and have a chat, let us know. We're like Adam says, we're on YouTube. All right, so what I thought we could do is there's a lot to get through, so I thought we could smash through it as quickly as possible. So I'll go back to what we missed. So last week, obviously, we had we had the tech issues and all of that post first. That was on the Friday, wasn't it? And then on the Saturday they released a blog post. Obviously we record our podcast normally on a Saturday morning, or sorry, Saturday afternoon. So Scopely didn't put out the actual blog post until after we'd done the podcast. I mean, we pretty much finished it, we put it up online, and then about an hour later they dropped the blog. I was like, God damn it. Yeah, let's go into it. Last week's blog, we'll smash through it as quickly as possible, just because there is some important stuff in there that I figure people might need to, might be interested in hearing. Yeah, if I could get it to work.
So I've got it here, mate. If not,
yeah, no, it's okay. I've got it. I can't read it on that on that screen, unfortunately. All right, cool. All right, so New Moon Rising. Greetings, Commanders. Shadowland's newest member is suiting up for battle, and this week we've got a special event blasting off with one of your first chances to recruit him. Also orbiting the blog for this week is the Women's History Month Blitzes and bonus events to help turn the lights out on your enemies. For all you travellers of the night out there, fear not, because the new moon is rising. And it basically then goes into the New Moon event, which at the moment you guys will all be playing. It covers the basic milestones and things like that. So we've got the Eternal Night Orb, which gives fragments via the event milestones, gives you gold, gear, and shards. How are you guys getting on with those orbs?
Yeah, not too bad. I've not got anything major. I think I'm up to about 20 shards at most, I think. So it's not like I've not dropped like a purple or a gold. Big number on Old Moon Knight. But yeah, okay, mate, yeah, not too bad at all.
Okay, excellent. And then the Crescent Crescendo milestone. That's the daily milestone, isn't it? That basically, if you get it for doing blitz battles and arena, isn't it? From memory, is that right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you've got the Midnight Madness milestone, which is that's the alliance based one, isn't it, for using characters in raid.
Oh yeah.
And then we've got the Fractured Reality bonus event as well, which incorporates ISO 8, which they have never done before, but it's definitely appreciated. I mean, it's an additional currency in the game, isn't it? So it's great to get something for nothing, I guess, in that respect.
Oh yes.
Indeed. Okay. And while we are here, next bit we've got a character spotlight on Moon Knight as well. I imagine a lot of you guys have watched it. Do you want to go through that now, or I mean, we're about a week away and we still got some characters to go. I mean, do you want to cover it, or?
No, I don't think so. I think we covered his kit and stuff. Pretty extensively, haven't we? So
yeah, you're right for it, I think. Yeah.
Cool. All right, so let's hop on to the next thing. Mojo's Mayhem season 4. The next season of ratings, Mayhem is around the corner. The 4th season features character shards from the Fiery Head symbiote Scream, as well as these updates, and it goes into the updates. So I'm guessing everyone's happy about getting some additional Scream shards, right?
Oh yeah, mate.
Yeah, I missed the Scream event because I was away, so I'd like to get some more Scream shards. Well, I didn't miss it. I still took part, but I just didn't focus enough. So I'd like to get some more shards. That'd be amazing.
Wicked. Okay. Right. So they've basically said for season 4 of RTA, there are some They're going to concentrate a little bit more on knockout focused daily objectives. Now this has all gone live as of server reset last night for us, and yesterday afternoon for everybody in America. So an emphasis will be placed on daily knockouts while reducing objectives requiring specific characters and traits on a daily basis. However, you won't have to complete all the daily knockout objectives to earn all of the Season 4 rewards. And then it goes into improved weekly objectives. Adam, do you want to read that?
Yeah, we restructured the weekly objectives so that the trait requirements were more organized. Each weekly trait objective will contain one of the following: hero and villain, bio, mutant, mystic, skill or tech, blaster, brawler, controller, protector or support. We've also reduced the ability threshold for these weekly objectives from 600 to 550, which isn't really that much difference, is it? And then fine. And then do you want me to do rewards?
Yeah, go for it, mate.
So rewards, reshuffled the structure of some existing rewards so the same rewards wouldn't be earned at the same rating levels as previous seasons. You will not need to complete every daily and weekly objective to complete your ratings level and earn all your rewards, both free and premium. Yeah. Cool.
So while we're talking about RTA, have you guys noticed any differences or anything? How are you guys getting on with real-time arena, Diggs? How are you getting on with it?
I'm putting a little bit more focus into it this time around because I like Scream. I love the symbiotes, so I want to get some more shards. Obviously today is only the first real day of us doing it. I think I'm up to about level 7. Nothing amazing. The 2 characters I've not put anything into, Bishop and Yellow Jacket, so I've done about 100 battles and I've got about 7 abilities on Bishop done, so it's going to take a while.
Okay, yeah. How about you, Adam?
I've noticed no difference, to be honest, but it's still, first day, isn't it? But I'll be getting involved. Same reason as Dig said, really. But it's, again, for me, the real-time arena is just pick your objectives, characters based on the objectives, and hit auto and just get on with whatever you're doing. So I probably wouldn't notice much of a difference. It's probably the most unexciting game mode to me. It's just it's just a bit of a chore for me. I love this game, but it's just a bit of a chore for me, real-time arena. And I won't, just to say as well, I won't be buying the pass. You guys aren't buying it either, are you? I know you're not. Just to get that agreed with again. None of us are buying the pass this time round. No offense to people that do. Fair play, if you've got that money to spend on it, do it. You get loads of Scream shards, won't you, this time round as well? But none of us will be buying it, will we?
No, I mean we all sort of agreed fairly early on that we didn't agree with the price point. And to be honest, if you really hit it hard for the first couple of weeks, you can take the next 2 weeks off, and that's fine. We will discuss battle passes and things like that later on, I'm sure. Right, so moving on, we have got a Scarlet Witch calendar, which we know about. But as we're celebrating Women's History Month, this special calendar will reward 120 character shards instead of the usual 55, which is nice. Hopefully they continue to do that anyway, because more shards is always lovely. But yeah, and then it announces the upcoming blitzes, which at this point in time everybody knows. So we've had to start with, we had Psylocke, and then we're currently in the middle of a Minerva blitz, which is amazing. I hope everyone's enjoying that, and I hope everyone does very well and gets very high in that.
No, you don't.
You
want everyone to not blitz so you can get number 1 spot, mate. Just like Ludacris said, coming for that number 1 spot.
I'm a couple of years away from that number 1 spot, mate. Yeah. Okay. And the rest of that blog basically covers bonus events, things like that, and then a strike time episode that we will cover in the in the future. Stay tuned.
Delicious strike time episode.
Goodness me, what? Well, yeah, we will get into that. All right. So other things that happened this week that other people might not have that probably knew happened. We had Ebony Moore. So people unlocked Ebony Moore this week. We had the 2x shards. So remember, 2 times 0 is 0. And yeah, so people that have unlocked Ebony Moore, congratulations. Most people couldn't use him because he was banned in real-time arena this week as well, which is
why would they do that? Why would they do idiot?
That's a shame.
I've been leveling him up to take into Dark Dimension 3, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll use a bit Ebony Moore, like, you know, get used to using him. I was like, oh no, I won't. It really made me laugh, man. That's great. But yeah, so yeah, we've got Scream in RTA as well. That's amazing. Yeah, so speaking of Scream, obviously they've added her to RTA, but she's also going to be a Blitz for Women's History Month. So for the rest of the month, it's going to be all female characters in the Blitz. So next week we've got America Chavez at the start of the week, followed by Scream for the weekends. So, you know, that's amazing. How good is that? You guys pleased with that?
Yeah, mate. Any symbiote, I'm happy with. I don't really care about America Chavez, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, not massively fussed about her. I don't even know what level she is, to be honest. She's not in any store, so I've definitely not farmed her. So I can't imagine she's anything higher than 3, maybe 4.
Okay, so if you hit it really hard, you could get her a bit higher.
Yeah. I'll probably do the usual 5 mil, maybe most.
Awesome.
Get in my 25% range and chill.
Boom. All right, so after that, so the week after that, we're gonna have a Crystal Blitz followed by Black Widow, and then the week after is going to be Squirrel Girl, and then that would be the end of this month. So we don't know who the character will be for the start of next month.
Does anyone use Squirrel Girl? I just feel like an idiot.
I don't use him. He's good.
Character's a joke. Looks like a joke. Like, is anyone? That must be an actual character, but I have no idea about any of her story or anything. Can you guys give me some light on that quickly? Like, is it cool or?
No, it's exactly what you think it is.
It looks like someone that's been plucked out of like a Disney film or something.
Yeah, Disney princess.
Yeah.
No, but she has got some good abilities in this, to be fair. She's not a bad character at all. I don't use her, but I know that she is quite highly rated. And in the comics and stuff, she's like OP. It says it in one of the loading screens that she's fought and beaten like Thanos, Galactus, Ultra, all sorts of things. So she's a young Avenger. She's spent some time as a proper Avenger. So, but she is exactly what you think she is. You're not the demographic for her, mate.
Maybe in a couple of weeks. Maybe in a couple of weeks. Yeah. Maybe in a couple of weeks, you know what my opinions are like. I'll jump on and be like, Squirrel Girl's the best.
Comes on wearing a Squirrel Girl costume and tail.
Yeah.
full cosplay. Yeah. Brilliant. Yeah. I like Squirrel Girl. I like that Young Avengers team. I can't wait for the 5th person to show up, whoever they are. But yeah, she's got a good kit. Like she is good, and yeah, I don't know. As soon as they add a 5th member to that team, that'll actually be a pretty decent team, I think. But I'm biased because I've got Miles. I've got that 6-star Miles. So yeah. But yeah, from Squirrel Girl we go to Facebook. So midweek, MSF posted a picture of. It looked like it was quite a sort of regal, cosmic-looking picture with someone really far in the background. And I texted you guys this picture. And I can't remember what you said about it, Adam. What was it you said? You were like, you're like, what? I can't remember what you said, but it was it's pretty funny. But basically, they were announcing Silver Surfer. Now we discussed rumors a while ago, and yeah, Silver Surfer was that rumor. How excited are we, Diggs, about Silver Surfer coming to the game?
I was so excited. It was like you sent that thing quite early in the morning, so it was one of the first things I saw when I woke up, and it was like the South Park film, you know, and Satan and Matey Boy in bed, and he's like, yeah, Satan. That's what I felt like looking at my phone. Yeah, I was enjoying that. So we've been talking about Silver Surfer for God knows how long on this thing and privately about how awesome it would be if he come into the game and how he should be either a legendary or like mega powerful, which we'll talk about in more detail in a bit. But yeah, I was very, very happy with that change of picture. It get me excited.
Yeah, it was pretty exciting. But yeah, let's go into that blog post. Did you find what you said, Adam? Just quickly, or is it not worth?
I put could mean anything, and I put, why didn't they just add a cool picture of him instead of that? Yeah,
I thought that was a cool picture.
I thought it was a cool picture, but it's like I don't know. Just are they trying to be vague because they're not?
People who don't pay attention that much wouldn't have noticed it, but anyone remotely paying attention would have. Yeah. What did you want? Just picture his face?
Anyone looking at their phone with eyesight. Just yeah. Why didn't they use the blog post picture? That's way cooler.
It's funny. I thought with that picture, I thought every day until Friday, which is normally when they do blog posts and drop strike time, I thought he was going to get like closer and closer and closer to the screen
until the last day. He's like, yeah, that would be good.
Yeah, you see, I'd have been all over that. That'd be great, but yeah, that wasn't the case. And they actually dropped the strike time video early and this blog post early. I can't remember what the date is, but
the 10th of March. Looking at it, so yeah,
there you go. So yeah, let's get into it. What I thought we could do is we could go into the blog post about Silver Surfer. So let's go. Greetings, commanders. To those of you who hunger for the next strike member, search the universe no more. For a savior from the stars is dropping by this week for a cosmic meet and greet. Hop on your preferred watercraft and let's all ride the wave of knowledge onto the shore of understanding. On the utopian planet of Zenlar, Norin Rad yearned for meaning when the rest of the planet was content to live an apathetic life of luxury. Man's words. Brad got his wish of purpose when word broke that Galactus, devourer of worlds, was en route to Zenlar to consume his planet. Rad boarded a spaceship and confronted the godlike being, offering to become Galactus's herald and seek out new worlds for him to consume in exchange for Galactus, in return for Galactus sparing Zenlar. Galactus agreed and transformed Rad into his herald, endowed with fraction from the power cosmic. Surfer channels his powerful energy to increase his strength, heal, restructure matter, and as a devastating weapon. Silver Surfer also rides a special board made of the same nearly indestructible material that coats his body, which he controls telepathically and transports him around the universe faster than the speed of light. So yeah, let's get into this kit, Diggs, and get reading, mate, because this is special. This is a special kit.
Oh, it's so juicy. I loved it. Right. So this lone cosmic wanderer joins Strike with high health, damage, and resist that make him a versatile blaster with fantastic sustain built into his abilities. Although Surfer fits well in most teams, he works best when paired with at least one cosmic ally, or hero cosmic ally, I should say. His passive ability boosts focus for allies while lowering enemies' resistance, which helps allies land their negative effects. And you'll really feel the influence of the power cosmic when you theory craft with various teams and ISO 8 classes, so be sure to experiment. Harness cosmic bolts of awesome power with Silver Surfer. So, this kit is just, oh God, it gets me so excited.
So Adam, you haven't seen it, have you?
No. This is my my first time looking at this. Just so people know, we were talking about this before the podcast, and obviously Luke and Diggs were super excited. I said I'd wait so that if any questions come up, I'm probably the biggest noob. Well, I'm definitely the biggest noob out of all of us. So if any questions come up, I thought I'd ask them on here, just so that hopefully if anything does come up that other people have to ask, I'm asking them on the show, and yeah, it might carry through. So yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so I'll try and break it down as best I can. So,
wicked.
Attack primary target for two. This is basic cosmic crackle. Attack primary target for 280% piercing. So piercing, obviously ignoring armor, fairly high base anyway, but with piercing, ridiculous. Transfer all negative effects from this character to the primary target. If this character doesn't have any negative effects, transfer all positive effects from the primary target to this character instead. I'll read them all and then we'll just go through them one by one. So when this character performs a counter attack or assist, this attack can transfer negative or positive effects, and this attack cannot be counter attacked. That is preposterous for a basic.
For a basic,
It's silly. It's so good. So he's going to kill the Black Order. He's just anti-Black Order mania. So if you fought a Black Order team, Ad? Because I know you haven't got. You've only just got. Oh no, you have got a full one, haven't you?
Yeah.
So think about all the positive effects that they start with, especially Thanos. So if he wanted to on his first turn, if he's a striker as well, and he does double attack, even if they've put all negative effects on him, he'll transfer all his negative effects to Thanos, then take all of Thanos' positive effects. It's so good.
That would be good even if it was transfer all negative effects from this character to the primary target. That would be good for a basic. But the fact that there's both, that if you don't have any negative effects, transfer all positive effects from the primary target to this character. So it's kind of just like, it's great, yeah.
Yeah, and like I say, if you put Striker ISO 8 on him and he's doing 2 attacks, he's going to transfer all the negatives and then take all the positives as well. Oh, so good.
I see, yeah, that's silly.
Silliness. So special Sentinel of the Spaceways. Sorry, Luke.
And that's the basic. Just remember that. You know what I mean? That's the. Sorry, go on, mate.
Oh God, I love it so much. Sentinel of the Spaceways. Energy cost 5/5. So we're talking turn 1 again, or possible turn 1 if you want to. Attack primary target for 600% piercing and apply disrupted for 2 turns. Attack all adjacent targets for 200% piercing and apply defense down. And again, this attack cannot be counterattacked. So massive piercing damage on a special on the primary target. 600% piercing is high, mega high.
Yeah.
And everyone loves a bit of disrupted. And yeah, obviously 200% is not crazy, but again, it's piercing and it applies defense down. So still pretty special. The animation on that is cool as well, lad. He literally flies vertically on his surfboard and then like drops straight down on them. It looks wicked.
Oh, cool.
And then Ultimate Event Horizon, which is a great name.
Yeah, that's a sick name. Yeah.
Energy cost 6/6. So again, turn 1 if you want to. Attack all enemies for 350% piercing, clear immunity from all enemies, and apply heal block for 2 turns to all enemies. Clear all charge, which is something new. I can't think of any character that's ever cleared charge. So clear all charge, clear all positive effects, and apply ability block for 2 turns to the primary target. And this attack cannot be blocked or counter-attacked. It's just so overpowered.
That is literally like you think of anyone with charged, it's just a massive middle finger to them instantly. Like,
I mean, Swarm is pointless. There's no point fighting using Swarm against using the charged Sinister Six team against Silver Surfer. Just completely negates Swarm, Electro, and Doc Ock.
So he completely negates them. He completely annihilates the Black Order. I mean, anyone with charge that you can think of, like, so X-Men, pointless.
Yeah.
Like
Thor's, that amazing passive from Thor's just gone. Yeah.
Yeah. You pull in Captain Marvel out of binary.
Yeah.
I mean, good luck. You know what I mean? Like, good luck.
So we'll just go through them quickly. So 350% piercing again is pretty high damage for 6 energy. Is not a huge amount. Clear immunities, so good. Clearing immunity is wicked. And then again, heal blocks, nice as well. And then ability block for 2 turns. So just every turn you're doing so much damage and negative effects to people. It's crazy. And now this is again ridiculous. Sorry, go on.
We haven't even got to the passive. You know,
I know. As I say, and all of that is all just amazing anyway. And then you add this passive onto it, the Power Cosmic. On spawn, gain defense up for 3 turns. On any turn, so your team, Silver Surfer's turn, villain, summoned character, any turn, heal for 5% of this character's max health. So if you're using Ultron with him, for argument's sake, like turn 3, chances are you're going to have 10 allies and then 5 people you're fighting against. So you got 15 people healing him for 5% of his max health. Do you know what I mean? Between every sort of rotation of every character, he's going to get 75% of his health back. Ridiculous.
Wow. Yeah, that is silly.
So on turn, as in Silver Surfer's turn, gain 15% speed up to a maximum of 45% speed. So his base stats, which we'll talk about in a minute anyway, are already fairly high. But turn 3, he's going to be almost 1.5 times his normal speed, which will make him the fastest character in the game. On non-summoned ally death, gain offense up. If this character has offense up, ignore all attacks, ignore defense up. Crazy. Gain 50% resistance. If this character has 1 or more villain cosmic enemies, gain an additional 50% resistance. And gain 50% focus. If this character has 1 or more hero cosmic allies, gain an additional 50% focus, and all allies gain 50% focus. And lower resistance by 50% for all enemies with heal block, which obviously his ultimate applies heal block to everyone. That is silly.
Yeah.
I am 100% he is going to be top 2 characters in the game. There's no two ways about it, in my opinion. The only thing that comes close to him is Doom. You see it briefly in this video. His stats, obviously his stats are when he's 7, I think he's 7 yellow star, no red star in this video. And if you put them in MSF.gg, I think he's second on attack behind Doom, so above Black Bolt, and he's top 5 in speed when it starts. So I think he's comparable to Yo-Yo. But then turn 3, he's going to get 45% speed. He'll be the fastest character with the highest attack.
Yeah.
It's silly. He's going to be so overpowered. I can't wait.
He looks very cool as well.
Yeah. I love the way, because I did wonder about when they announced it. I wonder how he's going to look. I bet he just stands. You see that picture he's got there where he's holding a surfboard. I was like, I bet he's just holding a surfboard the whole time. I love it appears. So he's just stood normally.
So here we go. Yeah.
When it's his turn, his board appears and he stands on it, but it's almost vertical. It looks so cool. You've not seen this video either, have you?
No.
So for those watching, not just listening, Ad Scott's sharing a screen and he's watching the Striketime video they posted where they run through Silver Surfer's powers and abilities.
Oh,
and stuff. It's wicked, isn't it? It looks so good.
Cool. It just shows up and then it's almost like a platform. He does his move and then it just shoots into the floor and go. Yeah, that's so cool.
It's wicked, isn't it?
Yeah. And he looks brilliant. Like, this is awesome. Yeah.
Obviously, anyone can tell how excited I am. Luke, I know you're just as excited as me, if not more.
It's just beyond ridiculous. Like a lot of people have talked about the meta of the game changing, and I mean this is literally it. Like, I mean, you could build a team with him. I mean, if you've already got Dr. Doom, I know he's not I know not many players have him, but you could put him with characters that resurrect or have at least one res. So like you say, you put him with Ultron, who dies once then comes back. You put him with Phoenix, who dies once. Like it's just beyond ridiculous. I mean, the theory crafting that's going to go around this guy is going to be exceptional. You know what I mean? Like he's in my opinion, he's best character in the game. Better than Doom.
Yeah, I might well agree with you when I get my hands on him. When I was thinking, that tag looks so good. I was thinking of characters that would work, or a team of 4 that would work best with him. And I think what I'm going to try him with is Invisible Woman. So he's got a hero cosmic ally from her, and obviously she gives boosts with the old the bubbles and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Additional armor. Ultron for the bots, so he's got multiple people per turn. Phoenix, because she's awesome anyway, and her intention is to die quick, so he's going to get offense up quick. And then the last one, I've thought of a couple of different people. I'm thinking maybe Hela for Greg. Again, it's another person that can heal 5% on their turn. Spread those negative effects out that he's putting on everyone. They're all Thanos maybe because he's cosmic. Thanos will be dishing out ability energy. So if he's, I mean, you could only give him his basic and his passive and he'd still be ridiculous. But
Yeah.
If he's doing those specials and ultimates even more often because of the rate he's killing people, it's going to be mega. He's going to be so good.
Yeah. He just looks cool. Like
that picture.
Yeah, he just.
Great.
Yeah. That floating in the because there's usually a character in the menu on the left hand side in the like the main home screen of the game. Just him with the board stood there. It's going to be very cool. Yeah, it's very, very cool. I'm really impressed with him.
One thing as well, if you I mean, what we'll do is we'll put the link to the Striketime that he's featured in the post. They say when they were developing him, they wanted to sort of take iconic sort of scenes of him from from the comics. Like there's a bit where he's sort of leaning on the board and it's sort of going down. That's taken from one of the front pages of one of the books. Like every attack looks iconic. Like they've done an incredible job with this character.
Yeah, I've not been as excited for a character ever. He's not Silver Surfer isn't like my favorite comic book character or anything like that, but that kit, I do like him. And it's coincidentally you paused it at this point of the video, but as I say, I know he was one of Stan Lee's favorite characters he ever made, and I remember hearing in an interview once that Stan Lee said that he used Silver Surfer to express his feelings about other humans and like what they were doing to the planet and stuff, because like Silver Surfer couldn't understand why he came to Earth and we've got this paradise, this Garden of Eden, and we're just destroying it. And that's how Stan Lee felt when he used Silver Surfer to portray that. So I'm a fan, but yeah, that kit is just, oh God, it's so good. It's so good.
Yeah,
it's gonna be cool.
I mean, what are your first impressions, Adam? Obviously, like you've gone into this cold. Like, what are you thinking? Like,
I mean, his attacks, everything looks, and the visuals on them, it all looks amazing. My first impressions, probably, I mean, this part. If you guys are watching, I'll just get to it first, and I'll explain. This video, this part of the video here does it for me, and it's a Fantastic Four team, but you've got Doom there, and for me, that's my concern. You know, are you going to have people like Doom or what? Like how? I know we discussed this earlier, so I'm kind of trying to rewind, but you know, how do you get him? Is he accessible for everyone? And yeah, so I think that's probably going to be the question on most people's lips first. Like off, isn't it? Like, how do I get him? He looks insanely good. So yeah, you know, should we go over that now?
Well, we don't know. That's the problem. They haven't announced how they're going to release him. If it's going to be the strong rumor is that he's going to be part of a Milestone release, like Symbiote Spider-Man or Emma, or what's going on now with Moon Knight. But nothing's confirmed, and I had the exact same thing when I saw that kit. I was like, he's going to be so hard to get because he's so good.
Yeah, and you know, are you going to have Doom to have him or what? That was the first comment on Facebook, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they're going to make you have to have Doom to get Surfer. I really, really doubt that, because Doom is the endest of end games.
Yeah, I just think. Yeah, I just think. I mean, who in their right mind is going to look at that and go, I'm not that bothered about Silver Surfer. I'll wait. You know, like no one. Everyone's going to want that character, and you know, how are we going to get him? So they need to mention that or release that, because we all want to know, and there's potentially going to be a lot of money spent if they decide to go that way, which I hope they don't. I hope they make it accessible for everyone, or realistic for the free-to-play people.
Yeah, I'm hoping they do as well. I don't get me wrong, I'm fully expecting and won't be remotely annoyed if it's a mega grind, because you shouldn't have a character.
Sorry, say that again.
I say it should be a grind. Like if they make it like, oh, you've got to do this, and you look at it and you're like, oh my god, that's going to take so long, and like I'm going to have to spend ages doing. It should take you long.
Yeah.
But like you say, I hope they release them in a way that it's accessible, but very, very difficult. You know what I mean? So, like, Doom for me at the moment is an impossibility. I'm not even worrying about it. Like, I haven't even started Dark Dimension 3, so I don't care. I want to be able to have a go at unlocking.
Yes. You want it to be, a grind, but not completely end game, out of the question for God knows how long. Yeah, me too. I'm fine with the grind. I'm fine if it takes a while, collecting resources or whatever, as long as it's a realistic achievement that can be done. Yeah. Not something that's end game. Yeah. Are you the same with that, Luke?
Yeah, completely. Yeah. I mean, if I'm not sure what the plan is here. Like you say, I don't think they'll give them away. But then, you know, they didn't give away Symbiote Spider-Man. They didn't give away Emma. You know, that was all gold milestones and stuff. And you know, I mean, yeah. I don't know. Like there's rumors that it's going to be something to do with like a new raid milestone or something like that. But yeah, like I say, we don't know, so we can speculate and you know, shout and scream all we want, but at the moment we just don't know. But
yeah,
you know, if they release him, like, you know, you're not getting him straight away. Basically, you're not going to get him straight away.
Yeah, I'm fine with that though. Like, you know, like
yeah,
so like the hardest character for me so far to get has probably been Phoenix, just because it's such a grind, and there's a few characters that I wouldn't. Well, quite a few characters that I probably wouldn't have grinded like to get before. It's lots of different currencies and things, but I'm fine with that because I know how good she is. And when I get her, I'm definitely going to use her. So like, again, yeah, like we're all fine with that grind, aren't we? I guess it's just the fact that like. We're all going, oh god, how hard am I going to have to work for this, you know?
If Scopely said that, like, you've, you know, to unlock this character, you've got to, like, you know, paint yourself green and run down the street naked or something, like, dude, give me that green paint, you know what I mean? I'll do it right now, you know what I mean? Like, it's outrageous. Like the thing I'm most worried about is it being like a sort of one of these silly milestones or something, and just missing out, you know what I mean? Because the last thing you want is to be left in the dark with this character, because he's going to be in everyone's arena team. You know, he's going to be like, yeah, guaranteed. Like you can't miss this meta, you know, like it's the new meta.
Yeah. Just before my point, I like that you're like, pay me green, I'll have it swinging about in the street, I don't mind, but don't take my calls away from me.
Yeah.
my precious god.
Dude, at this point, literally, like, I mean, I'm a complete hoarder. You know, like, you guys know that.
Yeah.
You can have it all. You can have it all. Strip me of everything, mate. I want that character now.
Good.
Like,
wow. Yeah.
Like, he's that good.
When I do unlock him, whenever that may be, two things are going to happen. One, he's going to be the first character I take to tier 14 or whatever it is to get in Dark Dimension 3, assuming it's fairly soon that he's released. And the second thing that's going to happen is Luke's getting another video of me spending every training core and every resource I have leveling him up.
Yeah. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, we need like a live reaction video of that. Do you know how you see these live reaction videos? Luke's like,
everyone's like, oh my god, what's he watching? Like horrible 2 Girls 1 Cup, or like horrible car crashes, and it's just me spending training course.
Yeah, Luke's just like rocking at the end of the video. Like,
stop it there.
What's that horror film where the guy's head just explodes? I can't remember what it's called.
Oh, Faces of Death. But head of the table.
I do. Yeah. Oh man.
So one question I've got for you guys that might be worth asking. Who could you see as a problem for Silver Surfer? So looking at what we know now, who do you think might be able to shut down this character, obviously it's just speculation for now, but yeah, who if you saw him and you had to like face him to get past a node or something, who would you use?
I don't know.
Really? Is that good?
Yeah.
Cool.
Because everything that you would usually do,
yeah,
doesn't matter the minute he has a turn. So you think, oh well, that's right. I'll put ability block on him, then he can't do his abilities. You just use a passive and give it back to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's basic rather.
The only thing I can think of off the top of my head is have a pre-taunting tank just to die, and then to give Emma one turn to mind control him, to give, you know, so, and then hopefully that means Sinister's got enough time to clone him so you can have one. Like
there we go. Sinister, back to Sinister.
well, yeah, but I mean, but that's, you know, but by that point, I mean, Sinister's one of the slyest characters in the game. By that point, Sinister's probably, you know, he's probably been evaporated.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Surfer's probably having 2 turns before Sinister has 1.
Yeah.
So even if you've got a pre-taunted tank, clear that, and then Silver's turn 2 ability block on Sinister.
Yeah, it's savage.
Yeah, it's like, and he gets, like you say, gets quicker every time. It's like when you play symbiotes and all, you know, like, I don't know, on like arena defense or something, and all they do is target Greg, and you're like, well, I've lost this. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, it's outrageous, mate. That kit, it's absolutely outrageous.
Awesome.
Right, so go on.
We shouldn't have talked about that one first. We should have done the other kit we're doing first, because now it's going to seem so poor.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we can cover that in a second.
Yes.
So just before we do, we've had Moon Knight's event started. We've covered that. The White Tiger event is finishing today, so it'll be over for you guys listening to this any day after Saturday. So how have you guys got on with that event?
I unlocked her. I got her at 3 stars, but only just. I didn't refresh any nodes. I forgot about it for a couple of days because I was busy. So I probably didn't. I mean, even if I'd done it every day without refreshing any nodes, I probably still would have only got her 3 stars.
Sure.
So yeah, okay. I unlocked her. That was the aim. So I'm fine with that.
Brilliant. How about you, Adam?
So I'm just taking a look. I think I told you guys earlier, but I can't remember. Where is she?
Okay, you got a 4-star.
4-star. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. 4-star. Yeah, I'm just looking how far into 4-star. I think me and you are quite similar, though, aren't we, Luke? Here we go. White Tiger. Yeah, 4-star, 33 into it, 33 of 130. What about you, Luke?
Yeah, 4-star again, 62 of 130. I brace yourself. I spent some money on the game for the first time in months. Yeah, I know. You okay, Dix?
So I wish I was braver. I would have fallen off my chair as a joke.
Just legs in the air. I bought there's a 99 cents or $99 offer at the moment. Oh, sorry, no, 99 pence. Yeah, offer at the moment. So yeah, I picked that up because I love those little offers. Microtransactions, lovely. So yeah, and I've just going to 50 refresh that store. That node until she leaves at midnight tonight. So yeah, happy days.
Yeah, same as that. I think I've refreshed it most days. Until it costs 100. Just the energy, and I've done that again today. So it's just see how we do by midnight, really.
Brilliant. Okay. So next up we have got so towards the end of the week. I mean, what a week for Marvel Strike Force. You know what I mean, for character releases. But in the week on Facebook, Marvel Strike Force were like, right, like post a screenshot of your roster or something like that.
Yeah, roster shots only, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's it. Roster shots only, and they posted a picture of multiple man. So we've got the picture of multiple man. So pretty cool way to announce the character, and it's literally just every picture in the roster is multiple man. That's pretty cool. So we knew he was coming to the game, and that brings us on to the blog post for Friday, which we will cover now.
Cool. Do you want to say who you think he looks like as well, Luke? Just what, because everyone's probably wondering why I've got that open in my browser.
your personal collection, mate.
Yeah, yeah.
Spank bank.
So
You got to remember his name.
well, no, I thought he looked a bit like Crixus from Spartacus. If anyone has seen that,
He does.
Yeah. Very happy
Does
man
look
there.
like
But,
him.
yeah, there you go.
there you go.
The old lookalikes.
Interesting dude. Yeah. I mean, yeah. There's a couple of lookalikes now, isn't there? Like within the game. We'll have to cover that at some point. Is there anyone that you guys out there that are listening, like anyone that you think looks like anyone specific or?
I can't think of any other ones now.
I can't think of any now. I'm sure we've done a few, but yeah, I can't think of any right now.
Yeah, apart from Mr. Fantastic looking like our friend Keith, that's about it, isn't it?
Yeah, I get that.
But yeah, that's a bit of a niche joke that no one will understand unless Keith
yeah,
is listening.
yeah.
And if so, apologies.
Keith, everyone knows Keith.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, what?
Everyone's like, what's this guy on about? Right, okay, so yeah, let's hop into this week's blog post, and we can go into multiple man's kit as well. So, Diggs, get ready, mate.
I'm born ready.
Born ready. Right, okay, so 3 times around the sun. Greetings, commanders. Break out the balloons, streamers, and cake, because this week we're revealing the details around our 3rd anniversary celebration. But make sure you have some extra cake, because X Factor's newest member is stopping by, and let's just say he's bringing some surprise guests. After that, we have exciting news about a new recurring legendary event schedule, an X-Men member on the move, and events featuring our heavy-hitting ladies. Up first, prepare for a party that the entire galaxy will be talking about. So the Stellar Celebration. Silver Surfer will be joining Strike soon, and though you can't recruit him just yet, to help prepare for his arrival, he's throwing an event of cosmic proportions, Stellar Celebration. Celebrate 3 years of Marvel Strike Force with fun events that will cause a big bang. And then it's a heap of orbs and stuff. So the Solar Galactic Celestial Orbs, make your roster go supernova with these limited time Cosmic Essence currency and the Solar Galactic and Celestial Orbs. And Cosmic Essence via Blitz battles, so Blitz harder nerds, campaign nodes, and select daily objectives. Then use this special currency to open the event orbs in the supply store for orange, purple, and blue gear rewards. Diggs, do you want to cover dark matter milestones?
Sure thing. So, blast off by opening solar, galactic, and celestial orbs to earn character shards, gear, gold, trading modules, and other resources. I'll keep going for a bit. Universal Truth milestone. Turn your war efforts into milestone rocket fuel by spending war credits and elite war credits to hit milestones to earn cosmic essence. And they haven't said what that is, so that's interesting. I wonder if that's something to do with Silver Surfer, whether that gives you cosmic gear or something, because he's cosmic, isn't he? So,
yeah, cosmic essence is the currency for the solar, galactic, and celestial orbs, mate.
Oh, I see. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
You know what's really annoying? I spent loads of elite war credits last night, like a buffoon.
Oh, mate.
I wanted some skill gear for that chump Killmonger. Never mind. Anniversary calendar. Log in every day for 14 days to earn cosmic essence. Gold promotion credits. Superior basic catalyst parts, legacy orbs, and more. Bonus events coming during the event. Training gain, 2 times training modules from campaign nodes. Woohoo! Gear explosion, 3 times origin gear for campaign nodes. Geology bounty, 2 times ISO 8 crystals from campaign nodes. And energy overload. When refreshing your campaign energy, earn double the amount.
Remember, 2 times 0 is 0.
Yeah, but there's not a chance based thing on that, is it? You always get the same amount. So
I know, mate. I know. Just teasing. Right, I love getting that one in, mate. It really makes me laugh. All right, okay. So yeah, that's awesome, man. An upcoming event to celebrate 3 years of MSF. It's pretty cool. Obviously, we've been given the kit for Silver Surfer, but we don't know his release method. But I guess we'll get to see pictures of him within the artwork for this event, which is quite cool. So we're going to go back-to-back events. So currently it's Moon Knight, then we go straight into the 3-year anniversary. So that's pretty cool. You guys pleased with that?
Yeah, they're mixing it up, aren't they? New stuff, keeping us on our toes. Yeah, I like it.
How about you, Diggs? You pleased with that?
Very. Yeah, all sounds good to me. Love a birthday party, mate.
Get the old party hats on, mate. We'll have those on for the anniversary special.
There we go.
Yeah, you'll get the old balloons and stuff and annoy everyone. Yeah. So yeah, in a couple of weeks, I think it's the 28th of March. I think that's either 28th or 26th. That's when it all went live. So if that's the case, that podcast can be the birthday pod, and we'll have a little birthday party. We can pass the cake around, play some pass the parcel, pass the rascal, all that good stuff.
Rascal.
Moving on. Right. Okay. So Marvel Strike Force also announced a brand new character that's coming to the game for the X Factor team. So they announced Multiple Man. So protect your X Factor team for a one-man army, Multiple Man. Jamie Maddox is a mutant with the ability to create perfect duplicates of himself, referred to as a dupe. And when he's physically impacted, a unique power that led him to being dubbed Multiple Man. The duplication process includes any clothing he's wearing, and the greater the kinetic impact, the greater the number of duplicates produced. Multiple Man can communicate telepathically with his dupes and reabsorb them, which integrates the memories, experiences, skills gained by the dupe. Adam, do you want to carry on for us?
Yeah, sure. So as a member of the X Factor team, Multiple Man is a unique protector with high health and resistance. He uses dupes to protect himself and his allies instead of using a classic taunt. Multiple Man's dupes heal Multiple Man when they die, as well as steal positive effects from enemies and then spread them to Multiple Man. And because taunt gets applied to the dupes, Multiple Man gains an advantage against characters who specialize in breaking down a single protector. Multiple Man works best when paired with Polaris and the rest of X Factor, as Multiple Man's special ability clears negative effects from himself if Polaris is an ally, and his passive ability increases resistance for all X Factor allies as well. Find strength in numbers with Multiple Man. Do you want me to keep going with the kit?
Let's just before we do, in that last paragraph, where is it? Multiple Man's special ability clears negative effects from himself if Polaris is an ally. Now, they didn't, at no point have they mentioned that Polaris is coming to the game, so they've sort of subtly hinted for all of the people that love the blog post that Polaris is also coming to the game at some point, which is
not so subtly hinted with the sledgehammer.
That's it. So yeah, let's go into the kit with the resident kit man, Digsy boy. Let's see what this kit's got.
Digsy baby boy. Yeah, we'll try and put the last kit out of our mind when we talk about this, because it's not fair to compare, as they say.
Oh, of course, yeah.
So he's a Hero City Mutant Protector X Factor, the tags. Basic 1-2 punch. Attack primary target for 320 damage, and this attack gains 10% damage per dupe ally. It might be worth starting with his passive, in honesty, because I've had a quick read of this, and it's all hinges on the passive. So should we start there, and then we'll go back to the top?
Yeah, good idea.
So, passive, Madrox Prime. When an enemy attacks Multiple Man, summon one dupe. On death of an ally dupe, heal for 5% of this character's max health. And on war offense, summon an additional dupe when Multiple Man is attacked. On spawn, summon 2 dupes, gain 30% resistance, and non-summon X Factor allies gain 30% resistance. And the dupes, all the same traits, basic attack primary target for 320% damage, and copy and clear 1 positive effect, excluding regen, from obviously the target. Spread all positive effects, excluding taunt and regeneration to Multiple Man, and gain 75% extra focus for this attack, and this attack cannot crit. And then the dupe's passive, all for 1. On spawn, apply counter attack to Multiple Man that summoned this dupe and gain 25% focus. So just break that down a little bit. Like that picture, did you have?
It's wicked, yeah.
We'll break down that passive very quickly. I'm sorry if you just want to go back down for me. So obviously every time he gets hit, he's summoning a dupe, unless you're in war, then he's summoning 2, so 2 copies of himself effectively. And then every time one of them dies, he heals, was it 5% he heals for? Yeah. And then he's going to be adding resistance. And the dupe's pretty good as well. Copy and clear 1 positive effect from your attack target, and then give it to Multiple Man. That's pretty good. I like the way because they do this with a lot of characters, don't they? They try and tie in their like what their powers are like in the comics. Like Bishop, for example, he gets power by taking damage. So when he's attacked, he gets charged and then does more damage back.
Yeah.
Similar with Multiple Man, he can send his dupes out to go learn things and then come back and reabsorb them, and then he knows what they know. So similarly with this, they go take a positive effect and then give it to him. So it's really cool. So like I say, the rest of this stuff revolves around those dupes. So we've started on the passive. So we'll go back up to the top if you could add. So his basic 1-2 punch, say, gains 10% damage per dupe ally. So again, you'd probably talk, well, it's going to be a maximum of 410% damage if he's the only one left and he's got 9 dupes with him. Highly unlikely you'll ever get that amount, but that's the max.
Super fun if you manage it, though, I bet.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, every now and again you get it with Ultron, don't you, where you've just got a team of Ultron and 9 bots. It's great.
It's just green and just things just going up, isn't it? Just every turn. I love it. Yeah.
So yeah, that's not bad. So special helping hand. Energy cost 3/3, which is nice and cheap. Turn 1. Summon 2 dupes. Remove all positive effects from all dupe allies. Negative effects even, not positive effects. Apologies. Apply taunt and death proof to all dupe allies. Amazing. And if Polaris is an ally, clear all negative effects from self and gain immunity for 1 turn. So that's pretty tasty. That's a pretty tasty little special. Again, summoning more dupes, which is what you want. Oh, I'd forgotten about this. So, ultimate 1-man army. Energy cost 6/8. Summon 9 dupes. Apply offense up for 2 turns and counter to all X Factor and dupe allies, and fill speed bar by 30% for all dupe allies. That is pretty good, to be fair. It's good that they give you the ability to summon 9, but it's pretty infrequent you're actually going to be able to do it. But it's good that it's there.
It's like it's almost like a last stand thing, isn't it? If you're getting your butt kicked and you've got that in the if you've got that in the locker, you know, you might have a chance to sort of win the RTA match or whatever, you know. Like
yeah, exactly, yeah. And if you can put taunt on them as well with the other ability, it'll work out a treat, because that'll obviously, if you've managed to summon 9, that's 45% heals for the Multiple Man for them 9 as well.
Yeah,
which is pretty tasty. So I think it'll be fun. I'm quite again, the problem is for Multiple Man, bless him, they released that 2 days after Silver Surfer, and I imagine 95% of the people didn't give a hoot. They're probably like, Multiple Man, not Silver Surfer.
Yeah.
But I think his kit will be fun, and I do think that X Factor team is shaping up to be pretty tasty. Longshot and Shatterstar are already pretty good.
Yeah.
He's no slouch, so we'll see what Polaris brings to the table, and then whoever the number 5 is could be a good one.
I mean, like when I first saw the sort of idea for the kit, I was like, oh, Multiple Man, multiple. I was like, oh man, like symbiotes are just there, just licking their lips, like, you know, let's go, like, you know, we like this kit.
Yes,
but you know, we'll see. Maybe it'd be a counter to them. There'll be a counter to this team. I don't know, or to this character at least.
Very possible.
What do you think, Adam?
Yeah, it looks cool. It looks fun. It looks very fun. Like as you said, like Ultron, just fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm all about kind of with Ultron, you know, buffing him, building up his boys, and then going to war, just feeling like OP for a little bit. So if you can do that, then I'm all over it. Yeah. And he looks quite cool as well. Like I quite like how he looks.
Yeah.
I imagine there'll be some. I'd like to see. There's nothing about him yet. There's no video by the looks of it. Like the animation of his dupes coming out. I just think that could be quite cool. Yeah, as you said, if they're coming out of him, like I don't know. I'd like to see that. I don't know anything about him from the comics or anything, obviously. So I don't know how that looks, but yeah.
Have you seen Deadpool 2?
Yeah,
he's in that very briefly.
Okay.
Is he?
Is it Deadpool 2 or is it one of the X-Men? He's in one of the.
I think
maybe it's.
Okay.
Might be one of the X-Men films.
Yeah, so he's literally stood there, and then somebody says, "What's your power?" And like somebody literally walks out of him, and like multiples of him. That's Multiple Man.
See that
I don't ever say his
would be
name.
cool. That would be
Yeah.
cool. If he's in the middle and yeah, they come out, because you know what the summons look like, and they literally summon them. But if he's summoning duplicates of himself, I imagine them coming out of him. So that would be really cool.
I saw I saw one person, I can't remember where I saw it. Someone said multiple man, short-haired Loki. Like,
I was just about to say, I almost interrupted Adam and said he looks like hipster Loki to me.
Yeah.
and he's got that similar, obviously Loki creates the multiples of himself as well. So
Yeah.
but yeah, pretty cool. Okay, so let's finish off this blog. Legendary event rotation. So after 3 years of protecting Nexus Earth, Strike features an impressive list of legendary characters. At this point, we're going to start running older legendary events more often as an added bonus for increased accessibility. This means there could be more than one legendary event running simultaneously, and that they can recur more often. So that is this is what a lot of people are calling out for, like catch-up mechanics and things like that. Like I can't see the bad points of this. The bonus events that grant 2x shards for required characters on campaign nodes will still run for these legendary events. However, instead of the daily login calendar for 7 days that you would normally see at a legendary event, you'll receive an inbox message with the characters' shards required for the legendary event. So 5 characters, 3 shards each. We're doing this to minimize calendar clutter while multiple legendary events are running and make the process more automated. How do you guys feel about that?
I'm really happy about that.
We've
spoken a few times about the what they're going to have to do with legendary events, because there's obviously, as they release more and more legendaries, they don't want to put how often you have a chance to unlock them further and further apart. So they either need to do what they're doing here and put more in, or retire some like they've done with Nick Fury. So yeah, I'm happy. Legendary events are good fun.
How about you, Ed?
Yeah, I like it. I mean, I'm not sure what it was like when we started because legendaries were so far away, but when I kind of got switched on to the idea of legendaries and stuff, I think it was Star-Lord. And it's, I remember like having a look around, and I think it was about every 4 months he came around. And that's a joke. Like if you miss him and then you got to wait another 4 months, like it's a bit long. So I'm quite happy they're doing this. And it makes it better for newer people to go, right, who can I work towards? Because they'll be around soon. Him or her. Right, let's go. Do you know what I mean? So I like that. I like it. It's good.
Yeah, man, it's great news. Like I say, it's little things like this that, small tweaks that just make the game better for, newer mid-game players, or, it just helps the game in general, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, and Invisible Woman is going to be it says Invisible Woman will kick things off soon with the Now You See Me event, and more legends will be added soon. So be on the lookout for future editions. Cool. Okay. Adam, do you want to cover this one, the returning legendary event?
Yeah, so break out your boombox and mixtape, because Star-Lord's legendary event, Space Ace, is on the way. You'll need a team of Guardians and or Ravagers, at a minimum of 5 stars for a chance to add this legendary leader with mesmerizing dance moves to your roster. So start preparing now. So anyone wanting to know a little more on how to get Star-Lord, we've got a video on our YouTube channel, so make sure you get involved and check that. I'll add the link to the show notes just so you can have a look. It's just a really quick breakdown on who to farm and how to farm them. And Luke did that a while ago. It's doing really well as well. Cool. So next is Nexus Campaign Edition. On my stars and garters, the astonishing X-Men support specialist is on the move. You'll soon be able to find Beast in Nexus 5-6. So that's yeah. So be sure. I was going to go over stepping stones and nodes, but I'm just going to move on. I'm not bitter. So be sure to head there to get your fill on his character shards. Beast will replace Green Goblin, but if you're looking for shards for this mad pumpkin bomber, you can still find them in Villains 2-3. So that's cool. So they've moved Green Goblin and added Beast. I like that.
Yeah, I think at the moment. I think it's Doom's Influence, you can farm 2 shards of green. Sorry, there's 2 nodes of Green Goblin at the moment. So I think it's the same with Shocker as well. Not Shocker. No, it's Shocker, yeah. So they've both got 2 nodes. So I imagine someone will go on to the additional one for Shocker as well, just thinking about it.
Cool. Okay, shall I go on with Blitzes?
I think we covered blitzes, but yeah, just if you want to run through it for next week, just to remind people.
Yeah, sure. So terrorize foes in battle with upcoming blitzes that feature characters that really pack a punch. Part of our Women's History Month celebration, the Star Power Blitz is up first, where you can go. Yeah, we have gone over this, haven't we? America Chavez character shards. And then immediately up next is winner of our Dark Dimension 4 City Blitz Community Poll Scream in the Locks of Terror Blitz, which, yeah, awesome.
Yeah, that's cool. Diggs, do you want to hit these bonus and flash events?
Yes, mate. So rack up character shards and line your pockets with gold for these. Calm down. Look, with these bonus flash events. For our bonus events, filter your roster using featured characters, the featured character trait to find all eligible characters and their corresponding Victoria Sponges. Part of our Women's History Month celebration, power up your roster with the upcoming Warbird, where you can earn double Captain Marvel shards in Heroes 6-9. Prepare for the Invisible Woman Legendary event with Double Trouble, where character shards will be doubled for Sinister 6 characters. And Neighborhood Watch is also on the horizon, which is double City Hero shards in in campaign nodes and preps for you for Block Party. And for all of you, and for all you bullion buffs out there, the Payday Event is coming back for its monthly appearance, where you can earn piles of gold. Be sure to bolster your roster of mercs with upcoming Merc Mayhem, where you can double your shard progress with double shard rewards for mercenaries. And I've actually leveled up a mercenary now, so I might be able to do a bit more of that event.
So you've got Killmonger, haven't you? So Killmonger and Deadpool.
Yeah, Killmonger and Deadpool now, and I think Bullseye's about, I don't know, 10k or something.
Brilliant. What about Taskmaster?
No, he's still sat down there at like 468, whatever he is.
Right, okay.
Skeletal little face.
Skeletal. All right, so yeah, that's the end of the blog post, and that is pretty much it for the news for this week. Just before we get going, Adam, how are you getting on in Dark Dimension 3?
Yeah, still on the second mission, so the third stepping stone. And yeah.
The third red velvet cake.
Yeah, the third cake. But yeah, getting there. I've killed a couple of people, but I think I'm on attack 10 or 11. It's definitely a long road, isn't it? What about you? How's your progression?
So I'm on the Namor node, stepping stone, birthday cake, and yeah, I'm just getting my guts stomped out. I'm all I'm doing every session is just trying to keep Phoenix alive long enough so she can do her ult, and then I'm like, right, that'll do. And then so I've got 6 characters at gear tier 14. So unfortunately, Carnage is the guy that's going in straight after, and I'll just be like, right, I'm pretty sure Namor's going to do his ult in a minute. When he does, he just kills everyone. So I'm like, right, I throw Carnage in just to die, literally, just to use up an attack.
Oh, Carnage.
Yeah, well, yeah, no, I've nearly got. My plan this week is to get old Ebony Moore up to 75, and he'll be good to go as well. So yeah,
what are you using for? So obviously Carnage and Phoenix. I'm assuming, knowing you, Symbiote Spider-Man.
Yeah, I will tell you. 2 secs. Emma, yeah.
So let me see if I can guess. So that's 4. What else do you like? Black Bolt?
No, not Black Bolt.
Star-Lord?
Nope.
Oh. Minerva?
No. Minerva will be getting involved at some point, as she's cosmic. Yeah. So and I haven't got a very big cosmic team yet. And yeah, after this,
tech as well, isn't she? I'm trying to think you haven't got any other tech characters, because I know you. I think you would have spread them out. I don't think you would have done all. You've already got 2 bio. You already got 2 bio. You got 1 mutant.
Two mutants.
2 mutants. Yeah, Emma Frost. Yeah.
3 mutants.
Oh, so in that case, it is Mr. Sinister, is it?
Yeah. So yeah, it's Carnage, Phoenix, Symbiote Spider-Man, Sinister, Hela, and Emma.
Hela, of course, Hela.
Yeah, mate. She's my bae, my baby girl. love Hela, mate. Like, she's the best. Yeah,
she's decent.
But yeah, so that's good, mate. Are you any closer to start Dimension 3 yet, Diggs, or are you still biding your time and all of that?
No, so the plan was to I was going to focus on finishing the game so that I could farm the resources I needed in the Doom campaign. Everything's changed now. Don't care about anything apart from Silver Surfer. So just like a few months ago before I got the Black Order, that's all I cared about. Silver Surfer's all I care about now. I don't care about anything else.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be Smaug 2, hoard everything until he comes, and then
Marvel Horde Force.
Exactly.
Adam, what about you? What are your plans? What are your plans this week?
My plans this week are to level up the Wave 1 Avengers so that I can keep going through Doom nodes. And yeah, smash War, because I'm enjoying War at the moment. So yeah.
Yeah, we've had some pretty tasty war fights recently, haven't we? So
yeah. So just and Arena. I want to get high in Arena as well. But
yeah. Are we all going to sort of hold on to our war currency for now? Like, obviously, this event that's coming up could be worth doing that.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, if you're listening, if you're listening, like obviously that the third birthday event. I mean, the birthday is around the end of the month, and the month of March. So I don't want to be the one to say hoard all of your war currency, but it might be worth doing that just because it's quite rare, isn't it? So yeah, I'm sat at about 20k at the moment, and I'm like, oh man, that's not going to be enough.
What war credits? War
yeah.
Credit. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. It was 30, but I've been trying to get Sinister and Carnage up to 6 stars.
Nice.
I was starting about 4k.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I'm like, I feel good about 4k. You just
me too.
come in here and whack 30k on the table or 20k on the table. I'm like, oh right, great. Well,
I've been spending like a maniac recently. You know what I mean?
No, you haven't. No. Did you buy like one person? You're like, oh god. No, that's it.
I tell you what happened, right? So I was like, I was on about 30, 32, 33, something like that, and it was literally there's Carnage and Sinister in the War Store at the same time, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll have a bit of that. I'll have a bit of that. And then I was like, I'm on like 29. I'm like, what's going on? Like, and I was like, oh, screw it. I'll go down to 25. And then I got to 25. I was like, oh, I'll go down to 20. And now I'm like, hoard it all. It doesn't matter. Like,
yeah. You spent that £1 earlier on the orb for Moon Knight, and I bet as soon as you did it, you like strutted into your kitchen to your lady. Here comes the money.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I try to transfer money from my savings straight back into my regular accounts, you know. So yeah. But yeah, look, guys, thank you very much for listening. Remember, you'll find us on YouTube under the name 4Play Gaming. We're on Instagram and Twitter under the same name. And yeah, please don't forget to subscribe all across the podding spectrum. Give us a 5-star review as well, because you know we are nice guys. So you know, please be nice. Adam, say goodbye to the people.
See ya.
Diggs, you got to say anything else?
No, mate. See you next week.
Thanks a lot, guys, and good luck, Commanders. Boom.